Star from Full Show Energy Work, and I'm here to talk to you today about the nice guy revolution. And what the purpose of this video is to provide some insight for any guys out there that are feeling themselves maybe stuck in nice guy zone or whatever. I've made another video or two on that about the 7 things to attract women. Definitely check that video out. But on this one, I want to talk about the nice guy revolution, because one of the main things I feel like that's being called on all human beings is to evolve. And for the nice guy, that looks a particular way. And so I just want to speak on a little things that maybe with some introspection, and maybe this may work for you, or maybe this may be something that may be helpful. It's kind of like the grocery store effect. When you go in the grocery store, you don't pick up everything. You put certain things in your cart and you leave the rest. Hopefully you pick some fucking organic stuff that will actually be good for your body and stuff. But so don't, if this doesn't work for you, it's all good. If you're not feeling it, if it doesn't resonate with you, keep it moving. But if it does, then hopefully this may be some things that may be helpful. So with the nice guy revolution, is like, I feel like the nice guys on the planet right now, we're being nice guys. We're called. If you're being a nice guy, you're being called to actually evolve in a certain way. And there's some fundamental things that I think the average nice guy doesn't understand. I'll go into that in a minute, but first I think is really understanding, like, where's being nice? Where are you not expressing yourself to women in a certain way? Where's that coming from? Is that coming from because you're actually just trying to run game? And one guy is an asshole because maybe he heard a PUA or something that's the way to go about it to turn the woman on. You actually ignore and stuff. Okay. Maybe your game, maybe some nice guy's game, without even realizing it, is that you're opening the door for her, or you're sending her flowers and stuff because you think that's gonna make her legs spread. So really, it's just another game for you. It's like, and you feel entitled to it because, I'm a nice guy, I'm a good guy, I deserve to get the pussy. It don't quite work like that, as we know. So it's got to come from a very authentic place. So that's one thing. Is it coming from you just trying to run game? You're running nice guy game. Number two is, or another thing is it coming from a place of just straight up fear? Like, because we are not in touch with our dick, we're not in touch with our balls enough, our prostate enough to just fucking express to the world and to the woman or women in our life what it is that we want, need, and desire. And so that's another thing. As a man, as a nice guy, we got to step out of that and actually let ourselves be felt. You kind of get erect, if you will, and let the world see that you're erect, and don't be ashamed of it or whatever, and speak into existence and let it be known. This is what I want. This is what I need. This is what I desire, and don't hold that back for any reason. So as we evolve the strength, because that's a muscle of sorts, it's a spiritual muscle. It's a part of our being that maybe we haven't exercised, and we have to do the work to actually be able to be strong enough to show up in life and be able to say what it is that we want, and to know that we can have it. And I think the other thing with nice guys is that a lot of times we may have been babied by the feminine. And what I mean by that is, like, and I'll go into this in another video about mother wounds for men, but we may have been babied to the point of not, the mother hasn't really shown her whole face to us. We've seen one aspect of the feminine, but we haven't seen all of it. And what I mean is, like, we can put the feminine up on a pedestal of the goddess, or that the woman is so beautiful, and all of that is true. But there's another aspect of the feminine too that's very cutthroat. And I think what happens for a lot of nice guys, what we do when we are showing up on the planet as a nice guy, we don't understand the cutthroat survival of the fucking fittest nature of the mother and of that feminine energy. It's like, if you're not a dominant being, you will not mate with her, period. You will not have the feminine. If as the masculine energy, if we do not step into being the most powerful presence, or if we haven't honed ourselves to be the most powerful aspect or expression of it, then you may find yourself very much single. And so that's another thing, that the nice guy thing is to actually step into evolution, is to see where we can evolve as men. And we do that through, you can watch my other 4 videos with Master Yao about bringing on the house of the man, is being able to help women be happy. And what is happy? Is I have an acronym, HAPPY, is number 1 is help with healing, so helping the feminine to be able to heal. The other one, the A and the P, is awareness of purpose, helping them to step into their purpose, helping them to step into what it is they're on the planet to do. The other P is for pleasure. You got to be able to pleasure the woman. And a lot of nice guys, we need to evolve in that area, because you don't know we don't understand the first things about really pleasuring the woman, because we don't understand what the feminine is. We don't understand the full. We look at the mask and we see the things that they say out in public. We don't understand the real freak that is the feminine, and how much it really just wants to be opened up. It wants to be led. It wants to be able to relax. And if we're not carrying that energy that helps open her up and helps to relax, she may say other things, but you gotta know it. You gotta feel it within your balls and your bones how to be able to do that. And it's a feeling. It's not a thinking thing. And then the last thing is the Y of happy is the yin and the yang. By carrying this strong yang, assertive, dynamic energy, you help the feminine energy fall into the yin, which is to be receptive and to be open and to be in availability. And we can't open the house of the woman unless we open the house of the man. And we open those aspects of ourselves so in other words, we have to do our own healing. We have to align with our purpose. We have to find pleasure within ourselves, regardless, whether you get a number or you got to find a chick with her booty up in the air. We need to be pleasured and happy with ourselves first. As cliche, as Hallmark card as that may sound, it's true. So if you have questions on it, if you want to step more into that, I do coaching for men. I do sessions with men. I do sessions with couples, and both men and women. And also I have a book, Sacred Orgasmic Living, Sacred Orgasmic Living, that you can check out. I have a hip-hop Kundalini workshop series and other workshops. So just check me out. If you just have questions, I also can maybe point you some directions, some places that will help, some other mentors that I've used that have been helpful for me. And don't give up on it. Like, standing up and expressing yourself as a man on this planet is worth the work. Keep going. Don't get worried and well doing. Just keep going. You take some knocks, you take some scars. That's part of it. And take pride in that, actually. Take pride in the scars, and that you're still here, you're still standing, and know that whatever it is, the interactions that you want to have with the feminine, with women, you can have them. All right, y'all, keep shining, keep climbing. Much love. Peace.